Last year, Cain Wyn Parry and Mary Roberts came to me with a folder full of information, old photographs, memories, banners, badges that had been collected over the years. And they were really concerned that they would get lost and would be unable to share them with people. They would come out every so often and then be put away in a cupboard. So they were worried that they would get lost or spoilt. And they asked if I could help them celebrate 90 years of when the first Adran was set up in Treuddyn. And so we were thinking of different ideas what we could do. So last year we thought we'd get the photographs out, put a display on and invite people to come along and have a look and take down more memories and celebrate 90 years. After that, Gwyn Griffiths, who was the head teacher at Ysgol Terrig, suggested perhaps recording the information and putting it into a book so that it could be shared with more people. So I knew somebody called Lorna Jenner who'd helped me in the past with books for local communities, and together we worked on getting some grants together, some grant funding to help fund digitising the information, recording it and making it into a book so that it could be enjoyed by everybody and also be passed on to future generations as well. And while we were discussing that, Mentally Eistedd Flint became involved because we went to them for grant funding, and Lorna suggested producing a timeline, which is what we've now got hanging in the hall of the village hall, in the hall, entrance hallway, and that will be unveiled later today. Brilliant. Which is great. It's got photographs going along from 1912 to 2012, and over 90 years. So, and it's just snowballed really. It's so we've got a timeline. A book will be produced at the end of June. Information will be stored digitally, and we will have video clips as well on the websites, on the Treuddyn websites, and the People's Collection website and the Urdd website as well. With us talking about the first Adran being set up in Treuddyn 90 years ago, it's made young people of the village learn about it. It was something that they may not have known about before. I know a lot of school children now take part in the national Steddfod every year, but they may not have known that the first Adran, the first youth club, was set up in Treuddyn by a local young girl, 16-year-old at the time, Marianne Williams. And so it's about sharing the heritage of the village and of the Urdd Steddfod as well. So hopefully they can be proud of the heritage, proud of Treuddyn, and learn what it was like then, hopefully by you talking to the older generation and having it in the book as well. They'll learn more about Treuddyn years ago and what the Urdd meant to the people then. 90 years ago, there were 723 children, if I remember correctly, that took part in the Urdd Gobaith Cymru. And now there are over 50,000 children that take part every year. I think every school in Wales must take part. They take part every year and compete and go through all the different stages. 50,000 children, so that's a lot.
A lot of children.
And now they still do that, don't they, from different schools as well, which is really great. It's them understanding that's all part of the same thing. That's the reasoning why they go.
Since April, we have gathered all the memories together and produced a book. It's been a true community project involving all ages. Lots have come forward with fresh images and stories. The schools have been really enthusiastic and keen to contribute, and so many have helped in different ways, contacting people who have moved away, checking facts, helping with editing and proofing. In fact, the whole project has been really successful, not only digitising and conserving the original collection for posterity, but also gathering fresh material and reinvigorating interest in the Urdd in Treuddyn. We now need to start planning how we're going to celebrate the 100 years anniversary.